Hey, folks, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Today's show is going to be very, 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 very interesting. We got a whole host of things to talk about from Trump himself to, celebrities, a little bit of everything. But I figured we would start today's show with little Trump Jr. You are officially no longer a Barb. You're a Bacardi. Yeah, Aquarius, honestly, I've been wondering how long it was going to take for Barb's to wake up. She doesn't love y'all. She don't even like y'all. She used y'all to get where she needed to get to. And once she got there, she was like, okay, we're going to talk about this morning, y'all. Good morning to you. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I'm going to show y'all what's left of those infused cookies y'all saw me bake on Saturday. Jesus. A bad way. But we're going to talk about the Barb. Nicki Minaj. How Nicki is a stand for Trump. And okay, so a couple of things. I want to say, I was not surprised that Nicki turned up at Turning Point. It doesn't surprise me. Nicki Minaj is doing what she's doing because Nicki don't have her citizenship. That's the first thing. So she's pandering. Second thing, y'all know she lay in bed with stupid shit. She been laying in bed with stupid shit from the beginning. Look who the fuck she married. Look at that clown ass dude she married. Look how hard she was going for her brother when her brother was up against his own charges. What did I tell y'all? I don't believe in coincidences. Nicki has shown you who she is. From the gate, I said her ass was deplorable. From the gate. I ain't never been a Nicki fan. Oh, no. She had a couple things here or there. I would say, okay, I like that. Oh, that's nice. But I ain't never been a fan. I told y'all. Oh, I can believe her though, Devo. I believe her. What have I been telling y'all? Didn't I tell y'all immigrants have a tendency to come here and lay in bed with white supremacy? Didn't I tell y'all that? I told y'all. She's an immigrant. She don't have her papers. Nicki Minaj is not in this country legally. She's illegal. So to pop her gums, you're right, Trump. You're right, James. Trump is right about everything. Americans are stupid. He was right. He said it. He said Americans are uneducated. Trump says he loves the uneducated. Trump was right. Americans are dumb as fuck. They voted for a criminal and surprised that he's criming. So you're right, James. You're absolutely correct. But James, I have to block you. I don't allow nussies in my chat without the proper filters. We got to protect the children. But I've been talking about Nicki Minaj all of 2025. Every so often, I'll pop up and talk about Nicki. And every time I'm dragging her going, Nicki fans ain't no different than MAGA. If you're still in bed with Nicki Minaj, you can't clown Donald Trump. She ain't no different than Trump. I kept saying that shit. To the gay community, if you still a Nicki fan, Nicki's in bed with Trump. Trump and them don't like the gay community. They don't respect your ability to make decisions for your own body. I'm glad you think Nicki is your favorite, Larry. I'm so glad. I hope wash rags become your favorite too. Now I'm going to tell y'all something y'all going to start seeing on the internet. Y'all going to start seeing a whole bunch of bots online. All of these Nicki fans all of a sudden. Watch. I'm telling y'all, all of a sudden, y'all going to see an influx of Nicki fans online. Watch. Those are the same bots farms that push out Trump propaganda. It's the same thing. Listen, black folk, if you won't just love Trump, they'll send who they think you love so that you'll love him. They'll send, look, Mr. Petty. Look, we got a guy in here that says he touches children with children in his avatar. We don't do that. So we gonna block that. What I tell y'all? The bots are gonna come out for Nicki now. Now Nicki will release music. Watch. Now she will release music. Because before she wouldn't. Because she knew the shit was going to go double nickel. So before she wouldn't. She would just sit her ass online and pop that shit. Now she'll release music because she got rich people behind her that's going to push it. And you know what she's going to push? See, she got money. She gonna push for you and your lowly children to be on the knees and kissing the feet of rich people. Y'all gonna learn. She was never your fucking ally. She always been the fucking op. Always. Nicki Minaj is why a whole bunch of black women ran out and got fucking BBLs. This bitch right fucking here. I told you I ain't never been no fan of Nicki. This bitch here is why you got all these women all across America all fucking misshapen. This bitch right here. This bitch right here was the woman that had them all out and about. Half-ass naked, crawling all over the floor, looking like a damn fool to sell records. This bitch right here. This bitch right here. So now that she too old, don't nobody want to see her with her clothes off no more. Because that's all she ever sold. She never had no bars. I always said that. She never had bars. All she ever talked about was this nether region. That's all she ever talked about. All of a sudden now, she laying in bed with the op talking about, let your boys be boys. Let them be boys. Let your boys be boys. Watch. All the racists gonna come out for Nicki now. They gonna tell you how much they love Nicki Minaj now. All the racists. Watch. Just like all them racists love Kanye, as long as Kanye was telling you all that anti-black shit, they loved him. The bots didn't push Kanye when Kanye stopped talking all that anti-black shit. She doing the same fucking thing. Y'all gonna still listen to her music? Play it on black stations? Have it in black communities? This bitch is anti-black. She's anti-black. I'm glad you love Kanye. I don't. See all the black bots coming out? I told y'all what was going to happen. That's not only reason why she support Trump, Pooh. She supports Trump because Trump and her husband got more alike than different. Trump, her husband, and her brother are more alike than different. Look at it. They're more alike than different. Nicki don't give a fuck about women. What did I tell y'all from the gate about Nicki Minaj? She wants to be the only woman in the room. She only want to be the only woman in the fucking room. That's it. Because she a jealous old bitch. And I'm older than her. And I know she a jealous old bitch. Yeah, she'll pick me. And she mad she not getting picked no more. So guess what she did? Went and laid in bed with white supremacy. Laid in bed with white supremacy. You know the funniest part of it all to me? That was the nail in the coffin for her career. That was it. That should be it. That should be it. Black America, I don't give a fuck if she is worried about her fucking immigration status. I really don't care. Fuck her. I never rocked with her. Not all like that. I ain't never rocked with her. But when that stuff came out about her brother, then her husband, I say, oh nah, this bitch got a pattern. She got a pattern. And look, let's not forget, Nikki don't have her papers and she had the audacity to have an anchor baby. I'ma say it one more time. And she had an anchor baby. She ain't got her papers. At least all my dogs in here got their papers. She ain't got her papers. And she had an anchor baby. I'ma just say it. Y'all, why we not saying it? Okay. Say it again. Somebody need to call ICE on her. She's in here illegally. She is an illegal immigrant. She does not have her papers. She should be placed into detention. Why is anybody asking for any different for her? Cardi is legal. That is the richest part of all this shit. That's the richest part of all of this shit. The person that she was always gunning for is legal. But Nikki's not. Nikki don't even have enough money to pay Trump to get her papers. Do you understand? She don't even have enough money to pay Trump to give her papers, so she got to lick boots. Imagine how bad it got to be that she got to... Nikki is on her knees licking them thick-ass ankles. Damn. Queen my ass. What I just say the other day? If you get slapped, you look at home. That's what she doing right fucking now. Right fucking now. And you know what she'll do after she done doing all that shit? I call her Step and Fetch It Nikki. That's her name. That's her name now. Step and Fetch It Nikki. Cause now she just shucking and jiving. I bees wanting my papers. So I'm gonna shuck and jive for the man. Cause I need my papers so I can stay and pay all the bills for my man. You know, that's what it seemed to me. She's shucking and jiving for him. All of them with her tap dancing ass. With her tap dancing ass. And that's why right now I look at any Nikki stand and I say, you in bed with that shit? Oh, do tell. Because I want to understand how any gay American would continue to be in bed with that shit. Because she got in bed with the worst of the worst. At least she's serving looks. I don't know how she built like problems and misunderstandings. Any woman that's built like that, that's a problem. They talk, listen, if you built like Nicki Minaj and you went and paid for it, I just want to tell you something. People are talking about you behind your back. They say she built funny. I'm just letting you know what they say. Behind your back, they saying you built funny. Yeah, when they say she's serving looks, they're basically saying they're deplorable just like Nikki. So I don't pay no attention to that. I saw the person say she's serving looks. You know, I'm not surprised. Like I said, I just got a problem with her being an illegal immigrant and came here and had an anchor baby. Let me find out she married that man because that was the only man she could get to marry her because he knew she ain't have her papers. Nobody else wanted to marry her and get her papers. Things that make you go, right? And I'm going to tell you, it's going to be, now, I want y'all to pay attention to something this week. Watch all the new Nicki fans you're going to see online, right? And all the new Nicki fans that you see online, right? Ask them, what's your favorite Nicki album? Don't even let them say a song. Say, what's your favorite Nicki album? They ain't never bought a Nicki album. Ain't never bought a Nicki album. Okay? But they're going to be like, oh, I love Nicki Minaj. I love Nicki. I love Nicki. Nicki would love if you actually bought one of them whack ass albums that she's made. That's the funny thing. Because all them albums be whack. She don't talk about shit. Get him in the great game. Get him in the. That's why nobody's buying this shit anymore. Bitch, shut up. Just rap. She can't rap. That's why she always, we've been a hell of a guy. What? What'd she say? Chill. I can just imagine her ass at the White House right now performing for Trump. And everybody in the room just clapping off beat. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Somebody said I sound like Lil Wayne. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. That lets me know. Thank you for watching and promoting this live. While y'all are here, if you could tap that like button, because tapping is clapping. Tapping is clapping, folks. And if you could hit that copy link button, I appreciate it. She's trying, you're right. Nicki is trying to stay relevant, but what does that say about a 40-something-year-old rapper? That in order to stay relevant, she got to get in bed with white supremacy. That lets you know her music is trash. Right? Think about it. Her music is fucking trash. The only option she felt like she had to keep her relevancy was to get in bed with a 79-year-old dude that has no control over his bladder. Okay. I've been said her music was trash. It was marketing. You say Pink Friday 2 was unlistenable? I wouldn't know. I never listened to Pink Friday 1 either. I was like, this shit is whack. This shit is mid. Okay? Mid. I said what I said. Mid. Okay? What it was refreshing. It was different. It was something people hadn't seen in a long time. Because we had been seeing rappers in wigs, colored wigs. We had been hearing rappers on wax being more than one character in a song. We been did that. You understand? That wasn't no new shit. But for young folks, it was new and refreshing for them. Nicki's so desperate because she can't push units no more. She gonna go wherever she welcome. She don't give a shit if you ain't welcome there. She on her self-preservation tour. Wake up, folks. Wake up, folks. Stop letting these fucking people come here. They love to pander to black folks when they want to sell shit. Oh, when she wanted to sell her shit to you, she loved black people. She all for black causes. But no sooner than she feel like she don't need your black ass, she right in bed with white supremacy. Big up in that shit. See, she don't live in the communities that you live in. The cops and all them shit ain't gonna be walking the streets in her community. They'll be in your community. They'll be in your community. But she'll be at comfort. She'll be at peace. She don't give a fuck about what happened to you and yours. All she care about is hers. That's it. That's it. There is, to me, I'm just giving you my opinion. There ain't no coming back from this. Nikki stepped all the way in it this time. I told you she in her step and fetch it phase. The difference between her and Kanye is Kanye's an American. You're not. You're not even here legally. Oh, that's what we doing. Cool. I got the same reaction for her that I have for Somalis that came to America and wanted to lay in bed with Trump and the Conservative Party. And fast forward to today, why isn't anybody helping us? Well, first of all, the people that you in bed with don't like you. That's why they not helping you. And you told the rest of us, fuck y'all. So that's why nobody's helping you. See, I'm going to tell you something. After post-Trump, Nikki going to try to swing her ass back around and act like none of this shit never happened. Real shit. She going to try to act like it never happened. You better not let her ass forget. Be like, oh, nah, bitch, we don't play that game here. It's kind of like that thing with Tyler. Y'all remember Tyler? It's that same thing. She had to get her wake-up call, too. What you're not going to do is come here, market your products and your shit to black Americans, and then talk shit about us at the same time. That shit ain't going to happen. That shit ain't going to happen. You need to try that somewhere else. That shit not going to happen. Black America don't play that shit. Black America, we don't play that shit. Say it again. Charlie Kirk wouldn't even speak to Nicki Minaj. All of a sudden, she had turning point. Let your sons be sons. What the fuck does that even mean? Sincerely. Taking that from a chick like this who protects predators. She protects predators. So when she says shit like that, what the fuck does that even mean? I keep telling y'all, a person like her shouldn't have citizenship because of who she's married to. Outright. She should not have citizenship because of who she's married to. Period. Because she would put other Americans at risk. So by proxy, her marriage makes her a risky candidate for citizenship. She should not get it. And you say Tyler didn't talk negative. Jocelyn, I would listen to you, but you only got 40 followers, so I had to block you. Sorry, not sorry. Thank y'all for joining me this morning. But if it's your first time ever in my live, let me tell you something. Nothing screams bot like a person with only a little bit of followers saying some shit that's got my antenna that go up. I will block you. I ain't that pressed for the viewership. I'm not really into bots. What's that movie? I'm into the group thing. Coming to America. I'm not. I'm not. But I told y'all, my spidey sense has been tingling around Nikki for a fucking minute. I already was like, this chick a mean girl. I had been said that some years ago. Well, I said she's a mean girl. She only want to be the only chick in hip hop. Why is that? Because she insecure. Why she so insecure? Because even she knows she ain't got no real bars. I said what I said. She used to rap more about things before she got real popular. That popularity to me impacted the art, in my humble opinion. I said what I said. I said what I said. That popularity impacted her art. Oh, Nikki, a big old pick me. She loved being the only woman in Cash Money. She loved that shit. Girl Boo. I know you ain't no grown ass man with a name like Girl Boo. Get the fuck out of here. Knuckle dragon fuck. Bye. I block people. I block very fast, very swiftly. I am team no new friends. I don't need new friends. No, she do all right music. She don't have great bars. She ain't no MC Light. She ain't no Queen Latifah. She ain't no Miss Melody. She ain't no Rhapsody. Stop the cap. Now y'all gonna cut that shit out. Y'all been doing that for years now. Stop the shit. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all let her affiliation with Cash Money get y'all all souped up. Listen to the fucking lyrics. If you listen to the fucking bars, you will hear that she don't talk about shit. That's been my biggest issue. She don't rap about nothing. Man, shut up, man. Just rap, man. Damn. Just rap. It's a whole lot of rappers that rap about stuff. If you got to say who is, just say that your soundtrack is shit. Just say your playlist is shit. That's okay. It's okay to admit that you got a shit playlist. It's fine. But some of us know what real hip hop sound like. And somebody wrote what I've said before, and I still stand by saying this shit. Nikki fell off when Safari and her broke up. I said what I said. When her and Safari broke up, she fell off even more. I said what I said. And that's when she got even more closer and closer in with Lil Wayne and Drake. Because she was trying to find another place where she could end up and get cover and it drip onto her and she keep going up. But it didn't work that way. Because Lil Wayne not rapping. Drake got bodied by Kendrick. So she ain't have nowhere to hide. She ain't have nowhere to be. She just had to be out there on her own. And had she not been a mean girl and partnered with these young women as they were coming into rap, she could have still been relevant and still been rapping. But she was too busy hating on these young girls coming in. That's what happened to her. She destroyed her own damn career and burned her own fucking bridges. And then on top of that, she said online, kept popping her shit about Jay-Z when she really want to come for Beyonce, but she's scared to. I said what I said. I said what I said. Y'all can keep on saying, but she's the highest selling rapper. Not for long. Not for long. I said what I said. She really want to come for Beyonce, but she's scared to. She's scared to. I'm like, fuck coming for Jay-Z. Because I kept saying, why she keep coming for Jay? Jay ain't never do nothing to Nikki. Because she want to come for B, but she's scared. She's scared because she know if you aim for the queen, you better not miss. That's what it is. She's scared because Beyonce don't mince no words. She not gonna be in interviews talking stuff, but she gonna put that shit on wax. Nicki don't want to be the focus of Beyonce's ire on a fucking album. She don't want that. Oh, fed up with TikTok. Stop it. I blocked this other account. You come on the other one. Get out of here, troll. Nicki sold out every single one of her fans. If you're in the LBTGQ plus IA community, she sold your ass out. If you're a Black American, she sold your ass out. If you're an immigrant, she sold your ass out. If you're a woman, she sold your ass out. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. She went right up there to that damn event and got on her knees for Erica Kirk. That's what she did. She's such a queen, but the queen got on her fucking knees. Yep, Cardi been told people about Nicki. People ain't want to listen, but I've been talking about Nicki, saying she ain't who she pretend to be. She's a fraud. She's a fraud. And been being that. She ain't have no problem being a part of Black American culture when it was to get her out of where she was living, wherever that was, or whatever her life was before. When she wanted to make money, she ain't have no problem pandering to Black America. Now that she got her money, she feel like she don't need us now. Okay. All right. All right. Folks need to pay attention. People kept telling y'all about Nicki. Y'all didn't want to listen. And look at her now. That's why when I saw this picture, I said, oh, this shit is perfect. Because it's exactly who she is. Exactly who she is. Exactly. And you say you're not Black, but you okay? Well, that's good for you, Nene. Now you've been blocked. Now you can go be okay to yourself. Nobody cares about you being okay. I don't care. I told you I'm not a nice liberal. I'm not nice. That's why I think that she should be deported. Yep, she should be deported. Along with Papa Bear, too. He needs to go with her. Because that's her anchor baby that she had. Yep. She need to go. She should be detained. She has overstayed her papers. And the government should seize her money. She's here without her papers. All on the internet, talking all that stuff, threatening people. Yes, the baby too. You know why I say that, Black History Babe? They deporting other people with their children. She ain't special. Why shouldn't she be with her kid? It's not like the boy can be left with his father. I'm just saying, it's not, he can't be left with dad. So that's the only option. Papa Bear has to go with her. He's not safe anywhere else. No, Misty. You know what I take personal, Misty? Your fake ass account. Goodbye, beloved. You've been blocked. Nope. Now the new excuse. Okay, this is another excuse that I'm seeing in the chat. She only did it because of what Beyonce and Cardi did. So Nicki's a follower then. She's a follower. She's a sheep. is what y'all telling me. She's so weak. She's so weak. She waits to see what other people do, and then she makes a move. But I thought she was a queen, though. Remember, she went and spoke on behalf of the Trump administration at the United Nations. No, ain't no hidden agenda. I'm going to tell you what the agenda is. The agenda is she's desperate. She need money and relevancy and papers. That's what it is. That there is no deeper plan. It's not like she's like trying to get on the inside and then she going to expose everything. That's not what's happening here. What's happening is Nikki sold out. She sold out. Point blank period. She sold out. And that's a fact. Now, my question is to her fans. How long you going to keep riding with her when she sold out? How long? Because she sold out. She sold out. She said, fuck everybody. I'm just focused on me. She not even going to be a Candace replacement. That's the thing I don't think many of you understand. That's what Candace didn't even understand. Candace was a token to be used. And once they were done spending that token, they were over it. Nikki's a token too. And when they done spending this token, they gonna get rid of her too. Y'all don't get it. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. Yep, Nikki is just like the Cash Patels, the Marco Rubios. But I think Cash was born in America, if I'm not mistaken. Marco Rubio wasn't. I don't think so. Maybe he was. I think Marco Rubio was, actually. Marco Rubio was born here too, actually. Yeah, that's why I said yes, he was. No, Nikki is not an American. She is not an American citizen, nor does she have legal residency. Nor does she have legal residency. She is here illegally. Y'all can Google it. So I'm just going, it's kind of rich that she sold everybody out and she ain't even here legally. Kind of rich how she did that. You say her husband is an American. That means she don't. Her husband is a convicted felon. She ain't got no green card through her husband, Jilly. And Jilly, I'm going to have to block you, beloved. I love a good bot account with like 50 million different pictures in the avatar. I just wanted to say that out loud. The last place she's getting a green card is through her husband. That's the last. See, that's the thing. Nikki doesn't have enough money to pay Donald Trump. She don't have enough money to bribe him. So the only way that Nicki Minaj can pay Donald Trump to get what she needs is in influencer currency. How many black people can she bring to Trump? That's it. That's it. Because she don't have enough money to pay Trump. She don't. She faking and fronting, but she ain't got it to give Donald Trump. Donald Trump chasing big money these days. She ain't got enough money for that. So the only other thing she can do is to try to get him with influencer currency. Now, I'm going to connect some dots for y'all. Think about it. The other day, Trump signs an EO about the garden stuff, changing the classification of it. First of all, it was just for show. The president can't change that classification. all it can do is help to expedite things, but a president can't change the classification, right? Can't change the classification, right? President can't do that. So it was really just performance art, right? It was all just performance art. But it was really designed because in Trump's mind, in white supremacist mind, if you change the classification on that garden thing, the blacks will love you. As if all blacks love the garden stuff. That's the first thing, right? See, the racism is thick with this shit. Understand? So then if they can't get you with that, oh, let's find ourselves and keep in mind, they didn't have to go look for her. She was for sale. You understand? This bitch been for sale. She need money. Thank you so much for the follow. She need money. She need money, and you're absolutely right. They need black people. So, and notice how she's talking to men, right? Notice that, because she has more influence over young men than she does young women. Yes, I do, Ellie. She has more influence over young men than she does young women. Real shit. She has more influence. And I know you go, wait a minute, how? Because she pretty. Because she pretty. There goes Jarvis. Them fucking incels. And she know what she doing. She'll say shit and then bat her little eyes and shit. She know what she doing. She not stupid. She ain't stupid. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. She know what she doing. Look, she's grifting. That's a part of it. She's grifting. That's a big part of it. So that's why I say, if you're still supporting this, what are you supporting? Because she just sold your community out. She sold out black people, gay people, immigrants. She don't care. Because she don't have enough money to pay for citizenship. Deport. I'm for deportation. Like I said, deport her and Papa Bear. Yup. Deport her anchor baby too. And if she want to come back here, she got to come back here legally. Yep, you're right, Dee Dee. She sold out a lot of people. Yes, Papa Bear too. And the only reason why I'm saying deport Papa Bear as well, because Papa Bear legally cannot be left alone with Daddy. Don't blame me. That was the decision that she made. Okay? Yep. Honestly, she should be sent to your closest detention center. But that's just me. And she needs to get her papers in order. But she, again, and this is the other thing too, Nikki doesn't need to do this. Think about it. It's not like Trump was gunning for her or anything like that. Think about it. Think about it. It's not like she needed to do this. She would have been just fine anyway. Think about it. Think about it. But instead, she wants to do this. She wants to. Exactly, Zarvis. This is what she want to do. This is what she wants to do. You got to ask yourself, why. Now that she done got everything that she wanted to get out of America, now she's chosen a side. She ain't exposing Trump by playing in the mud. No, she not. She exposed herself. We know who Trump is. See, that's the thing. We don't, who Nikki supposed to be? Like James Bond or something? She can't be undercover with an ass that big. It's impossible. It's impossible. Come on. We know who Donald Trump is. We don't need her to figure that shit out for us. So we don't need that. That's bullshit. We didn't need Nikki for that. Like I said, she don't have to do this. She choosing to. It tells you a lot about who she is. She's exposing her character. Because there's something else she gonna learn too. See, she thinks she gonna get the cover of Kanye West. Because see, there's something else that a lot of people don't understand. When they immigrate here, America's very misogynistic. They'll let men do a whole lot of shit they won't let women get away with. So by proxy, she's the wrong gender. So she won't even get the cover of, oh, you just going through it kind of thing. Nah, she not gonna get that. She's gonna get the you should have known better discussion. That's what she'll get. But it won't be no cover. It won't be no she going through something. Yep, she gonna end up just like Stacey Dash on OnlyFans. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. On OF. Because when they use her ass up, she still need to make money. Yep, Chrisette Michele, she never recovered. And she just sang at one event. It's not worth it to be affiliated with it. Because we remember Kanye, yes and no, has mental issues to hide behind. Because I'm telling you this, Kanye has done and said so much. It's a lot of things he ain't never coming back from. Like on a personal level, I wish Kanye well. I hope that he gets the care that he needs. But I ain't never rocking with Kanye. I would never rock with Kanye in the way that I used to back in the day. Oh no, fuck that shit. When people show you who they are, you should believe them. So for me, nah, fuck Kanye. Nope. I've been done with Kanye a long time ago. Long time ago. Cause all of that shit ain't mental illness. You feel me? All of it ain't mental illness. Some of it's just Kanye's just an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Some of it's just Kanye's just an asshole. He used to just saying whatever he want to say, doing whatever he want to do with no consequence. Some of it's that shit. Yeah, you're right, Adrian. Once people no longer need to push units, a lot of things get exposed. Once they either no longer need to or they can't. And I go back to saying Nikki can't anymore. She's alienated herself. She's even alienated herself within the business by her talking about different people and saying different things. Most of it you go, that don't even sound true. And I don't want to hear a couple years from now, I was suffering from a mental illness. Okay. Two things can be true. You can suffer from a mental illness and I can still be like, fuck you though. Both things can still be true. She wasn't suffering from no mental illness when she married that man. She wasn't suffering from no mental illness when she was defending the behavior of her brother. She wasn't suffering no mental illness when she was coming after that victim. So for me, I'm like, nah, she don't get away with no shit like that. She don't get away with no shit like that. See, she been able to hide for many, 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 many years. Now she ain't got nowhere to hide. She out here all on her own. Now I want to see where Lil Wayne at. Come on out, Lil Wayne. Where Drake at? Come on out, Drake. No, they gonna leave her out there standing all by herself. But she's so loyal to a fault, though. She would ruin herself if they was hanging themselves out like that. She would ruin herself for them because she's so pressed to be picked, so pressed to be the one. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. That's just my opinion. But when I saw, it was bad enough she did the United Nations speech for the Trump administration. It was like, okay, when I saw that, I said, okay, she's speaking that, okay. Then I saw she coming at Gavin Newsom online. I'm like, this is interesting. Why is she coming for Gavin Newsom? This is interesting. Then fast forward to her popping up at Turning Point. No, this is that X factor. You know how Jill Stein pops up every presidential election? This is your Jill Stein for the midterms. That's this right here. Hoping that influence. I'm telling you. This is about influence. She's hoping to have that influence to get people, even if you don't vote for Republicans, that you get so apathetic that you don't vote for Democrats. Because the thing is, no, they don't want Trump to have any accountability. They want him to have the freedom to do whatever he wants to do. You say, nah, that won't work, beloved. You don't have enough followers for me to allow you to say that. Block. I told y'all, I love blocking. We love you, Nikki. Get up off your knees, Marie. Damn, have some self-respect. What's your favorite Nicki Minaj album, Mayor? Oh, you blocked Mayor because I knew Mayor was a block. We was gonna block him, but I was just wondering what was their favorite Nicki Minaj album. They can't tell me. They can't tell me. I told y'all gonna start seeing all these bots, and I would not be surprised if Nicki releases music now. Watch. Because much like Drake, who love to talk about bot farms overinflating people's numbers, Miss Girl would love a good bot farm to help hers. I said what I said. I said what I said. I'm not disappointed in Nikki. I see y'all say y'all disappointed in her. I'm not disappointed in her because I didn't expect nothing different from her. This behavior doesn't surprise me, frankly. And maybe that's why I have this reaction. The behavior doesn't surprise me. It just doesn't. It really aligns with a lot of other deplorable ass behavior I've seen of hers in the last 5 to 10 years. It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't. It's on brand. It does not surprise. It's on brand. Because Amber, to be honest, I'm starting to think it wasn't no booger sugar when she do them rants. Them rants about Meg and them rants about Cardi. I'm starting to believe none of it's booger sugar. I'm starting to believe she just a hating ass bitch. She's gotten older. She's having a hard time adjusting to not being the center of attention. She's having a hard time adjusting to not having the same level of influence that she had. And you got to remember, she built a lot of her celebrity on being a fucking mean girl. A lot of it was built on that. Coming after every woman that didn't bow to her. Because I'm going to be honest, for real, she fucked up with me when she was a problem with Mariah Carey. I was like, hold up, bitch. Wait. I know you don't think you on the level of Mariah fucking Carey. Now you're out of pocket. Now you're just fucking delusional. It's okay to say that I'm doing big things, this, that. It's all cool. But you cannot compare yourself to fucking Mariah Carey. That to me was a bridge too far. That was a bridge too fucking far. It was like, hey, yo, you're being wildly disrespectful at this point. Mariah's a fucking legend. Mariah's a legend. Like, even if you didn't like her music, you got to respect the hustle and the talent and the abilities of Mariah Carey. But she don't have no respect for nobody that come before her if they not bowing down to her. And that was a problem that I always had with Nicki. Like, because to me, that is the epitome of insecurity. You must be an insecure bitch, because only an insecure ass person would think like this. No, she's not a girl's girl. At all. She want to be the only girl. But when she was rude to Mariah Carey, I was like, yo. And then you acting like, bitch, you on the same level as Mariah Carey? And then you want to act like when Mariah Carey is giving notes about vocal techniques or telling people about singing, you rolling your eyes? You're rolling your eyes. As if what you got to say about somebody singing is more important than what Mariah fucking Carey has. What, man? That I was like, yeah, I'm done with her. That was it for me at that point. I was like, that's it. This bitch is delusional. Right, the fucking Mariah Carey. I was like, yeah, you on some other shit. That's like me rolling my eyes. If Mariah Carey is trying to give somebody some vocal technique and I'm rolling my eyes like, she don't know what she's talking about. Who the fuck it? That's motherfucking Mariah Carey. What? So that was an issue. That was one of my first things where I was like, that's really weird. Because it's one thing not to like nobody. I ain't saying everybody got to like everybody. You feel me? Because you're not required to like everybody. Now, you ain't even required to like everybody you work with. But my issue was respect. She had no respect for nobody that didn't want to bow down to her. As if she was doing something that hadn't been done before. Again, we had seen it before. But she didn't like that. She didn't like that. But I never forgot. That shit stayed with me. That Mariah Carey American Idol shit. Because I was just like, wait a minute, Nicki. I didn't even understand why Nicki was there to begin with, because she's a rapper. But okay, her team got her a nice little hookup. But that was the first exposure of me seeing like, damn, she so come across as a mean girl. No, they never made up. Mariah don't rock with her. Mariah don't rock with her. I think Mariah's from Staten Island. I think once you're done, you're done. So it wasn't happening. They were done. You know what I call Nicki? I call her the little Kim Timu. She's like the Timu version of Little Kim. You understand? Because you'll get the costumes, you'll get the wigs, you'll get some animation, but you're not going to get no storytelling. You understand? You're not getting that. Yeah, you said, yeah, I said it. Yeah, she's like the Timu version of Little Kim. Because it's not, you're not going to get, where's the storytelling at? You're not going to get no storytelling. Right, Little Kim had bars. She's not telling no stories. She's just chill. Y'all know how I feel about that. It's like I never understood it. I never understood the hoopla over that shit. I was like, she ain't talking about nothing. She's not talking about anything. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, I feel like I'm choking. That's how she rap. Right. She's always, my thing is, how long is she going to be a Barbie? She's closer to 45, then 25. How long is she going to be a Barbie? That's why it's important to have bars. See? That's why it's important to have bars. Because at some point you can't do Anaconda no more. People don't want to see that. You understand? At some point that shit does. That's why you got to have bars. I'm just wondering what's going to be Nikki's, how she, to your point, JC, she should have just rebranded. She could have rebranded as Nikki. But you know what? You say you make her sound like, look, I make her sound like RFK Jr. That's how she going to be. Get him out of shit, get him out of shit. Because that's exactly how it is. I just, again, it could have been different for her. But it seems to me, Nikki crashed out when people stopped, when she stopped being the it girl of rap. You know, as more and more of these young girls started popping into rap, it's like the less control and influence she had over what people listened to, the more of her decline. That's what it seems like to me. The less influence she's had, the more decline she's had. You say she crashed out even sooner than that. Interesting. See, I don't pay close enough attention to her to know that much, because I really only know mostly through my kids. She needed to shake her tail at Turning Point and see how that goes over. Well, look, Erica Kirk wouldn't have allowed that. I saw Nikki on stage with Erica Kirk sucking the ankles of Donald Trump. Again, I laugh because I go, I'm not surprised. Of course, Nikki would be in bed with these people. Of course she would. Now, I want to say, did y'all see the news? Did y'all see the report where Erica Kirk slipped up and said grift at the Turning Point event when she was talking instead of grief? I would say I'm surprised at that, but I ain't. Y'all do know they had a tent at the Turning Point conference that was a remake of the tent that Charlie Kirk was under when he was unalived. Why would a wife want that at an event like that? Why? I tell you, Erica Kirk is living her best fucking life right now. I just want to go on record to say that. Erica Kirk is living her best fucking life right now. I've never seen a glow up so crazy than with Erica Kirk. Kobe Bryant's wife didn't do all of this. Vanessa Bryant never did all of this. I saw Vanessa Bryant was in sunglasses. She was like, pretty sullen, pretty reserved, and not this fucking Erica Kirk. She got on leather pants, showing that body. She's smiling, showing up at events, throwing conferences. Yeah, dancing to the music. I'm like, did she lose her husband or gain her independence? Real shit. Because I tell you, this woman is living her best fucking life. I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. That's why when people were saying, we need to treat Charlie Kirk's legacy or his death like this, that, and the other. I'm like, wait a minute. So you want us to grieve harder than the wife? What do you mean? That lady happy as hell. So I can't be happy. She happy. And I told y'all from the beginning, I said, this chick, what did I tell you? I said, this chick, them kids gonna stay with their grandparents. I said, watch she be in the street. Watch her. I told y'all. I said, watch she gonna be in the street. I told you. I said she gonna be in the street. She ain't gonna be at home raising no fucking kids. I told y'all. Cause she wanna be a celebrity. And for real, she trying to find herself a husband, a replacement. Oh, she getting married again. Because at the end of the day, Turning Point can't really do what it needs to do with a woman in charge of it. You can't teach that propaganda in the way that you need to with a woman at the face of it. That doesn't make sense. Then how are you supposed to get them incels focused and keep them to be a part of your grift? You can't. I see y'all talking about JD Vance is on her list. Got her sights set on the White House. JD Vance is not going to be the next president of the United States. I don't believe so. I think the Republican Party is going to have a big old fight. Oh, it's going to be a civil war, but it's going to be inside the Republican Party. They're going to be fighting each other about what is conservatism and what is the future of conservatism. I'm telling you, I do not believe that JD Vance will be the next president of the United States. And Trump is only saying Trump 2028 because he's a lame duck president. And everybody knows nobody pays attention to lame duck presidents. And Trump don't want to lose his influence. So he keeps hitting them with the 2028 shit so he doesn't lose his influence. But then you got Erica Kirk out here going, Vance 2028. See? So, like I said, Trump is not running. Right. Trump will be 80-something years old in 2028. Trust me. We already got a weekend at Bernie's presidency. We don't need any more. Listen, I appreciate y'all being here with me this morning. We had a great show this morning. I didn't mean to stay on Nikki as long as I did, but I had to. And I'm staying on it. And I stayed on it because of one specific fucking reason. This chick, what does Kendrick say? They not like us. She not like us. She not like us. Okay? She like them. So she need to be with them. That's who she need to sell her music to. Okay? Now I'm about to host this morning's uncensored after show right here in Patreon this morning. We're going to talk about some things and run through some stuff this morning. I can't wait to show y'all some stuff that I found. Oh, and this afternoon, we're going to talk about those Epstein files. Because I'm not surprised by what happened with those Epstein files. I told y'all, they're not just protecting Trump. It's a whole lot of people being protected beyond Trump. But Trump is a big part of the protection, okay? A big part of the protection. Just so y'all know. Okay? Okay? Listen, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you. We got 130,000 likes this morning. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. We got over 90 shares. I appreciate that very much. I want you to have a beautiful and blessed Monday, okay? Have a beautiful and blessed Monday. In spite of everything that's happening around you, remember that you still have a reason to be happy and smile, okay? Listen, I love you, all right? I want to send a shout out to my top 5 gifters as I wrap up this morning. Number 1, Miss Beautiful Valerie. Thank you so much, beautiful. Number 2, Miss Beautiful Chris. Thank you so much, beautiful. Number 3, Miss Beautiful Stacy D. Thank you, beautiful. Number 4, Miss Beautiful, my dog is Charlie. Thank you, beautiful. Number 5, Miss Beautiful, Miss Lori. Thank you, Lori. And a special shout out to number 6, Handsome Russ Nelson. Thank you so much, Handsome. Also, wanted to let y'all know, listen, I got some new merch in the shop that's available. Look, I gotta get up and show it to you. Listen, y'all know I don't like no woke presidents, right? And we got ourselves an anti-woke president. Hold on, let me move my microphone. And so I want to show you. I got the anti-woke tee. You can check it out in the TikTok shop. I mean, I said not in the TikTok shop. The link is in my profile. This is the anti-woke tee. So you can get yours today. Okay. I told you I wasn't playing. All right. This came in the mail on Saturday. Okay. All right. So at the top, it says anti-woke. So nobody has any misunderstandings about your level of wokeness. Okay. So if you don't want to be mistaken for being woke, you get this anti-woke tee. Okay. The link is in my bio. Go to my website, click on the shop and get your anti-woke tee. All right. Okay. And I also have it in a sweatshirt too. So I'm waiting for my sweatshirt to come in so I can show you it in the sweatshirt as well. Cause you know, it's cold outside. Well, make sure you stay warm and everybody know you not for the wokeness. You understand? You're not for the wokeness. Listen, I love y'all guys. I will see you this afternoon, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on TikTok. Okay. To those of you who are going to join me in the Uncensored Live this morning on Patreon, I'm going to heat up my tea real quick and I'll be right in there. Plus one more thing. Y'all were with me on Saturday when I made the infused chocolate chip cookies. Well, that's how many we got left. Yeah. That's how many we got left. We don't have any left of the other cookies. The regular cookies, we don't have none left of those. But that's how much we have left of the infused cookie. And quiet as kept, I hid this piece because I knew that it would get got. So I hid it. So I'm eating it today while my husband's out of the house. But I'm going to have to make some more. Yeah. Listen, those cookies are so good. They're so good. Okay. Don't you judge me. Okay. Listen, I love you guys. Listen, don't forget to check out the Straight No Chaser podcast. The link is in my bio. Listen, don't let nobody live in your head rent free. Okay. Don't feed any trolls, and y'all can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you stay consistent. Peace, everybody. And I'll see you over in Patreon in a few moments. Have a beautiful